Ah, that's why. I don't know why it does that. Alrighty, we look live. Just gonna test the microphone here. Yeah, we sound okay. I'll change that. Come on. You can change. Alright, chat is up. Alrighty. I mean, really? How is franchise not on here? That's ridiculous. And this is why the tags are so stupid. Alright, here we go. Game 92. Got our ace on the mound. Phillies actually have a decent average. Are facing a right. Wow, okay. This may take a second. A lot of people need a day off. Oh boy, how are we going to pull this off? Alright, let's move Watkins to third. I'm going to have Carter catch today. He can't even play second. Alrighty. That's what I meant to click on. Second. Well, DeVore can play first, but Melendez might be okay. Crook could play third. I may have to put Barrios out. William Nom could play third. I forgot about that, but I don't have anyone that can replace him. What up, Lou? Alright, this is going to be tricky. Okay. We're going to move him to third. Or Watkins to the outfield. We're going to move Valdez to right. Barrios is going to be replaced by Crook. Watkins will be in left. Costello will be at second. 58, 64. Okay, let's see this. And Kevin Anthony. Yeah, we'll do it this way. I don't think anybody's out of line here. I mean, Valdez playing right's kind of a hit, but nothing terrible. And the chances are Melendez will get a day off tomorrow. And that will be DeVore's position. He will play first tomorrow. Alright, I am okay with this. Kirk is not a good defender, but we don't really have a choice. Here we go. Pretty good team. Malak Smith. Ooh, Aldo Garcia. I remember him. How you been, Lou? Ooh. That's strong.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball
Matt A.
from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next.
Yeah.
Alfredo Anaya gets the call for game 1 of the series.
Since your Sox won, yeah. I ain't surprised.
One of the things
Heck of a
that
team
jumps
they
out
had
if you
this
look
year.
at that stat sheet, a very high whip
You
coming
worried
into
about
this start.
not having
One
Kimbrel
of the things he's
next
gonna
year?
have to do a much better job. Keep traffic off the bases. Keep the walks down. Try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, Chris Valdez. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
That Valdez hit leadoff every now and then.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in off.
Kind of got an
victory
easy
last
stretch.
time
Well, not
out,
an
but
easy
one that was
stretch, I
just
should
their
say, but
second win in their
I
last
think
8
4 of our
Yeah,
5,
Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or
4
get
out of the
left
5
behind. And that's exactly what
4
this
of the
team
5
did in their
next
last
series
game.
are teams
Scored a
under
bunch of runs,
500.
but
So
good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer to the
love to
left
see a
side.
return of Kimberly. Yeah.
On the backhand.
All these players don't even know what they're signing.
Good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Look, man, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot.
But yeah, you
He's
definitely
hitting
had some
over
unknown
30 on the season. And when you think about that,
bullpen guys
that's
step up,
basically
so that's
one
good.
hit every third
Well
at bat.
deserved.
That's the
I'm glad you
type
guys
of
beat the
guy you want in
Dodgers.
your lineup because you know every day
I really
he's gonna
am.
come ready and he's going to produce.
Digging in now, John Costello comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, I might have figured out a legit
Anaya
schedule.
has made a name for himself
So
as
we'll
a
see how it
starter that
goes.
Simply misses the barrel of the bat. Rarely allows a
Vanessa
large
started
number
working
of
from home
hits,
now.
and he
That's
does
her
a pretty
setup
good
right
job
behind
of
me here.
keeping
My
the
head's
ball
in the
in
way.
ballpark when
But
the hitters do make contact.
she had her first day working from home today, and she loved it. She loved it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
What up, Ep?
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James.
Oh yeah. I mean
Dan, I
that
know
that's
I
not
was
to
an
say
offensive player,
that the
but
Dodgers
I'm okay being a
didn't do
pitcher's
well.
umpire.
They
If you're gonna
obviously did a great job.
consistently pound that outer half,
I know it doesn't
Vince
have much to do with
Kingsland's
baseball,
usually
but
gonna
I'm
give it to
I'm
you.
really
Hey,
proud of the
listen,
way
there's a
they're
reason why the
handling
pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill.
Jansen
He
and
hits
his
the ball a
heart
little bit off the
problems
strike
that he's
zone.
got
He's not
going on
afraid to
right
put
now.
that arm up. He's a very
So-
good pitcher's umpire.
And now this will
That's
make
gonna
it
be a
down
double
to
for
the
Costello.
3:30
But yeah, he
closeout.
absolutely deserves his extension.
And he'll reach
They'll
second
probably
now
be
with
back in
1
the
away.
playoffs this year. So
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch
you
all
bad
of
watching
that
the stream.
baseball,
Thanks, man.
placing
How
it
you
for a
feeling?
double in the outfield. That's a great
I got a little stuffy nose. That's it.
So stepping in, Jose Melendez.
The weather is just bipolar down here in Georgia right now.
Number 3 in the National League
We're gonna be in the
batting race.
70s tomorrow, and then Friday we're gonna be in the 40s. That's how I die. That's how I get sick, when the weather just goes everywhere.
Set and the pitch.
My favorite team are the Chicago Cubs.
This is what fires
What about
me
you?
up right here.
Who do you like to
Get a
root for?
chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young
And Hell
Award
Central's
winner
God.
squaring off against the
Dude,
reigning
you know
MVP.
what?
That's
Don't
why
count
you
out
pay
the
the
Reds
price.
this year. You know,
The 1-0.
Good cutter.
Swung on and missed, strike
the only
one.
team that I can't see really competing right now
He
are the
just tied
Pirates.
him up and knocked
Other
him.
than that, though, I mean,
Cuts
you gotta
the ball.
love the
Leads off
aggressive
second
approach
with
the
one
Reds
gun
are
in the
taking.
inning.
It's about time they,
And he takes
you
a
know,
cold
show
strike.
some motivation to compete.
Hey, after giving
So,
up that extra base hit right there, I love
you like the
fact that he
Mets?
came back with
Ah,
much better location,
yeah, that's another
much
team
better
that's improving
execution.
this
That might have
offseason.
woke him up.
I like the trade you guys got to get Diaz and Cano.
Ready on 1 and 2.
You have some offense now to
No
support
offer
that
at that one, and the count moves to
top of the
2
line
and 2
pitching
now
staff
for
you
the
guys
first
have.
baseman.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping
Well,
it
Nationals
inside of him.
improved by
Is that
getting
an effort
Patrick
to keep him
Corbin.
from getting extended,
I
do you
doubt
think?
they're gonna get
Yeah,
Harper.
I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might
There it
split
goes.
Swing and a drive, and everybody's
See
just gonna
you
sit
later.
back and watch that one fly. A no
Number
doubt home run.
398 for Mr. Melendez. And that will end a 15-game home
A
run
two-run
drought.
blast to straightaway
Gotta
right
feel good.
field. Number 398 now of his career. As the Cubs are out
How do you
in front
feel
now,
about your
2-0.
Mets, though? Ep? What can you tell me on the inside here? Well, that looked like a moonshot. It barely got out. Whoosh. Let's get to 400, shall we? But yeah, the Reds are one of my teams to be a dark horse
In
this
now,
year.
Eric Crook.
Maybe I'm getting ahead of
First pitch to
myself,
him is
but
in there for a called strike one. 268
we'll talk about it on our
average for him
podcast. We
coming
have a
in.
podcast every
2
Sunday,
home runs,
or we
10
record
RBI.
one every Sunday. Goes live Monday morning. You can find us on 11 different
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
podcast places, I guess is the right word. But we are called the Hot Takes Corner Podcast.
Still only one out in the inning.
The Reds really lethal, yes.
Hit
Yeah,
well
ripped
on
the
the
first.
ground to first.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's up with it.
It's nice to see him
Bag himself
showing,
out.
that motivation to compete, though. Oh. Edwin Jackson, the best pitcher ever. Don't at
Stepping
me.
up to the plate, Mike Watkins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
God, he's just been on 12
Here
teams?
comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Should've swung at that one.
Waiting on it is Smith.
And the inning is over. Two for the
Hey,
Cubs
we'll take
in
an
the
early
inning on the
lead.
strength of this two-run home run. Home half of the first on its way from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 2-0 Chicago.
Yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on that Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. I think that's his name.
Freddie
He is,
on the mound for the
He
Cubs
looks
in
good.
this one.
He's just got to get his
Short take
command a
on
little
Vin.
better, I
Hey,
think.
this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Stepping in, Jay Presley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Mr.
half
Shot
of
win the
first.
World Series in 15. Yeah, good series, though. Guys eliminated my Cubs. How dare you?
First pitch on its way.
Who knows, man? They may be back in the playoffs this year. They definitely improved.
Guys, as we look at at the Cubs coming into play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Voice sounds
Matty,
like
I can't tell you
underwater,
how
and I'm
important
not
it is
throwing up
to throw
anymore.
that first run up on the board,
Okay.
and that's exactly
Well,
what
at least
they
you're not
did.
throwing
Little
up. You're not in any
crooked
pain.
number,
That's
a
definitely
two
good.
spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing
Hunter
red hot
Green, yeah.
baseball.
See, I forgot all about him. I like, what's that reliever they got? Last name is Garrett. I can't remember his first name. But I believe he's a lefty.
The 1-1 home. Towards second. Throw to first is
What's his
in
name?
time for the
I think you
first
know who I'm talking about, though.
With
He's that guy in their bullpen that has a ton of
batting
energy.
Who do you have your eye on?
Yeah, Garrett.
I'm really hoping to see
Amir Garrett. That's it. Yes. Yes, yes,
He
yes.
had
That's
only
it.
one home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just one
Why is this
homer,
not
your
working?
team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have
Strikeout
any
machine,
success
yes.
at all.
Could be a very good
Malcolm
setup, man,
Smith,
for
the next
Iglesias.
to hit. He was one of the stars
Ross
from
Sailing
yesterday's
Iglesias.
game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch coming. Here it is. Left side, but well fouled.
Of course, they got Puig and Kemp.
That fastball must have a little late life
Got
on
some
it, because
balance
that
in
was
that
right
outfield.
wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Gio Gonzalez.
Strike.
What do the Mets have as their rotation? You know, obviously Syndergaard, Jacob deGrom, Steven Matz, right?
Right by him, and there are 2 down.
Or are you talking about the
Here is his
Reds?
name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate.
Yeah, they got
on
Zach
3
Duke.
pitches and send him packing without much problem.
I'll have to ask Amish how he did. He was with the
Into
Twins,
the
I
box
think, last
now,
year.
Todd Colon. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep
I hear
his
talk
first inning
that
alive.
Keuchel, like the Reds are talking to sign Keuchel.
Tough slider down low for a
I don't know how true that is, though.
Colon makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard,
boy,
but
he's
he
got
does
some power.
have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Strike 3 called. as he
William,
can't get the bat
good
over
inning.
his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming to the plate now, William Nam.
Of course, Harper and Machado, they just
One of the keys to securing
not
the
going to
win,
sign
they
anywhere.
want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High
Whew,
fly
got a
ball
hold of
back
that
to
one, but
straightaway
not enough.
center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
1 away.
Billy Hamilton. What a random place for him to go, though.
Time to take a look
I don't
at
know,
the
man.
league.
Like,
And
I
let's
thought he
take
would be
a
more
look at
utilized
the
on
outfield.
a
Alex Smith. Speed is his
a
game,
borderline
period,
team, you know?
and he is up at the plate
I don't know.
trying to put that
I don't know about
defense
that.
and
I mean,
infield
we'll see how he
confidence.
does.
And
You
from a
know,
defensive
obviously we'll see how he does over
standpoint,
there.
nobody goes
Looks
to
like
the right
Kansas
left.
City's aiming for a speed leaning
Stepping
team.
into the box,
You
Andy
know.
Carter.
You got Terrence Gore, you got Billy Hamilton, and Whit Merrifield,
He's
man.
ready. Here's the first offering.
He led the league in stolen bases last year. Did you know that?
Takes it in. And very
Whit
quickly
Merrifield.
There are 2 gone to start the inning.
I think he had like 45. It's crazy.
The next Cub up, Anthony.
Speed at Sur Stadium, yeah. I would have liked to see Hamilton go to the Diamondbacks. I would have loved to see him go there. Especially now with Pollock going to the Dodgers. Got a little bit of a
First
gap
delivery
out
to
there.
him on the way. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates.
DeGrom, Wheeler,
Coaches,
Thor,
and found a way
Vargas,
to
and
recruit
Matz,
because
and
he's
then
been
Zellman
really good
and
this second
Lugo.
inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
That's why you want them to get Gio.
Just 24
Another
years of
lefty,
age.
right?
He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 1-1 pitch.
There's traffic in Minnesota?
Fouls this one off.
Oh, 3 to 4 inches of snow. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. That's boo-poo. People here in Georgia wreck in normal conditions.
Strikes now. This one misses, and that'll field
Merrifield's
it
very
down to
underrated.
3-2
He is.
with 2 away.
What a deal, man, for the
And you know what?
Royals.
Give this
They
guy
signed
some
him
credit
that
there because this had the look of being
that
a
extension.
very
I think it was an
quick inning.
extension.
He's been able to stretch
Like
this
4
at bat
years
out a
and
little bit.
16.5
That's
million?
something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
You kidding me?
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only
It does
do
make me
never
wonder
really
because
wanna
you
walk
don't.
an
The
overhand
Royals
hitter,
don't have
but it's also
a
going to
starting
let the pitcher
rotation.
hit
They just
this
don't.
inning instead of forcing him to
But
lead
it
off
does
the
make me
next one.
wonder if they're going to flip Hamilton at the deadline. You know?
Here comes the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Because who knows?
Anthony,
knows?
the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back.
They didn't sign Alcides Escobar. Oh.
Trying to bunt
All right.
here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after
I absolutely
it.
went
A
after it.
strange strike.
The game knew I was going to bunt.
He's running.
Jesus Christ, it scared the shit out of me.
Elias still 0-2.
Thank you, Amish.
2 out with a man at first.
Hopefully that shows up.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
So the intent
All right,
of
so
the
I gotta
cutter
fix
right
that
there
text
isn't
there.
necessarily to get a
I've been playing
swing
with my
strike.
settings,
If you get
so
it
I gotta
late,
fix
that's
that.
great. But if
Thank you
get
for
it
hosting.
inside of
Now
it,
I
he
know
does
to
make
fix that.
contact. He probably can't do anything with it anyway.
One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
See, I don't think I realized they didn't sign Escobar. I wonder where Escobar's going to go.
Right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
We'll try it again from first. Sent off
Hey,
the
no
ground
double
down
play
to
this
second.
time, but there's 2 outs, so
Cleanly,
ain't gonna
and
matter.
as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no run.
I think Harper, unfortunately, may go to the Phillies.
And a runner left on.
What was it we guessed, Amish, on our podcast? I said that Machado will go to the White Sox and Harper was going to go to the Phillies, and you said I think you were undecided. You or Ray were undecided. I can't remember which one. Though.
He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
But we just talked about the latest episode we uploaded yesterday. We just talked about the AL Central.
Craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan.
We got the AL
Here's
East
the power
next
guy.
week,
He's going to
or
come
this
at
week.
you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch
Machado to
he
the
has working.
Padres.
Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all
Pulliam
different
is
types of weapons.
picking up
We're
right where he
gonna
left
see one
off.
flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs
Something on
face
a
this
beard or
defense.
something.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around.
We are
as
really
much
mixed
as
up
some
on our
of the new
defense
age
today.
teams. The shifting and moving
Costello
third
at
base,
second,
lower
Crook at
base,
third,
and the
Valdez
fielder
in
at
right,
third
Watkins
base.
in
This is
left,
gonna be your
Anthony in
stationary
center.
team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aldo Garcia.
People picking New York again. Grown. Hey man, New York is
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
they've improved that bullpen, man. Getting Ottavino is gonna be huge. Make that tough bullpen even tougher. That's I think the Yankees may give you guys a run for your money this year, especially if they stay healthy.
Again, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
I don't know, man. If they have a chance to get a better shortstop, because Tim Anderson can play second, right? Can he play second?
He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Where's it, third? Man, these guys are just can't swing at nothing.
Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a
Yeah, Moncada, though, he could play second and third. And I think he could play right field, right? Or am I thinking of Garcia? I'm so mixed up right now.
Stepping in now, Robbie Bledsoe. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Yeah, has Pedroia ever coming back? For real.
Down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
He's like the David Wright for you guys, man. Great player when he's healthy.
The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted
Someday.
down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. To strike out the side. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Valdez is under it, and he makes the catch.
It makes me wonder how much longer Pedroia is going to play. I mean, he's getting hurt so much. And it seems like all these small injuries are taking longer than normal for him to heal.
Settling in now, Chris Valdez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopper.
I love stealing that cutter. Part of it's from the Machado spike. That's pretty true. Yeah, that's absolutely true.
The 0-1.
Machado is such a dirty player.
Well above the
He went to
zone
the
for
school
a
of
ball.
Chase Utley.
The 1-2.
Pedroia for Hall of Fame. I don't know Pedroia's career stats. That's something we'd have to look at.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Ron Sano's leg. Well, Buxton's healthy, right? I mean, I'm sure he's tested it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there.
Let me ask you something, Amish.
So the leadoff man is
Since
on
you're the
here to
Twins
begin
guy.
number 3.
I don't know, maybe I've asked you this before. Do you think maybe the Twins should shift Sano more to a DH only kind of player?
So striding in, John.
You know, because of the
Trying to
uncertainty of
follow
that
up the
leg.
double in his last at-bat with another big
Because you have to
hit
think
right
about maximizing his value, you know? Maximizing his playing time. Technically 2, but whatever.
here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. In the dirt,
Oh,
and now
God.
let's see.
Okay. Well, the camera
Thought
angle
about
went
going
so
for
far
second,
away.
But instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And they got him.
I hate that camera angle, man. You can never tell how far the ball
Bases are
goes.
empty, 1 man out.
Can never tell how far it goes. Nasty curve.
Ball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That's
Over to
evidence
first.
of a pitcher and catcher being totally
Hit
in
C.J.
sync out there.
Cron.
That tells
Yeah,
me they
that's
both
true.
know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Can Cespedes retire?
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Yeah, what's Cespedes' contract look like?
That is through into center field for a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground
What's up,
ball.
Crossplay?
Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Dude, I think everybody would get rid of Cespedes' money. That contract, just dump it. He's probably spent his salary on medical bills.
Into the box. Jose Melendez.
Oh boy, that's fine.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Yeah, number 398. Let's get 399. Yoenis Cespedes.
The 0-1 delivery. This one skied
Not
out
gonna
to
get
the
out of
right.
here on this one.
Garcia is there. 2 down.
Third baseman number 3, Eric Crook.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Crook. 0 for 1
They won't
for him
pursue
here in this
Harper.
one. First offering on its way.
I mean, Cespedes is okay. I mean, when he's healthy.
Right side.
He's not Harper, but I think he can offer a few things that Harper can't.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field.
You know, like Harper doesn't have nowhere near the defense that Cespedes has got.
That ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs.
Or the arm strength, I guess I should say. Maybe not defense, but maybe I should say arm strength.
So digging in now, Travis.
However, that injury, how constant he's injured, though,
Start the home third.
that plays a whole lot. It's hard to, you know, have a player contribute when he's hurt all the
6
time.
down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can
Yeah.
get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game.
Because
that
why not?
fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot. And
If
right
Harper
where
goes
he
back
wanted
to the Washington Nationals, I'm going to be pissed off. I'm going to be so mad.
Down and away, ball 1.
Really? You would trade Thor to Grom? Let me pick your brain, Ep.
Slider that's cut on.
If you were to trade one of those guys, which one of those would you trade to which team, and what would you want in return?
The 1-2. Popped him up. Nam over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Nielsen.
We'll have to up the difficulty again.
Now in the box, Lewis.
I had no idea that David
As you
Wright
can
was still in the
see,
40
he's
man.
had some troubles
that
here
true?
with his own ballpark.
There's no way that's
Something
true.
to look to
I gotta check
improve
that.
this one.
I'm sorry. I'm not calling you a liar. I just gotta check that.
First pitch on its way.
Let's see here. Let's go to depth chart. Sorry, not depth charts.
He's
So
looking
used to going
really
to
great
depth
on the
charts.
bump right now. I mean, it's been a while
Let's
since
see
he's allowed a
here.
base
Let's go
runner,
to
and he just jumped
players.
ahead of another hitter right there.
Let's go to the Mets.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one.
Is he really? I don't see David Wright. I don't see David Wright on the 40 man.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
He's got a front. He's got an office job now, doesn't he? Let me double check. Jed Lowry. You guys signed Jed Lowry. I forgot about that. That's a good sign. I like the fact that you guys got Jed Lowry. So many pitchers. Is he on the active roster? He can't be on the active roster. Yeah, he's not there, man. Here, let's here, we'll flip it over here. So this is the Mets 40-man roster right here. These are all the pitchers they got on the 40-man. In which, Jesus Christ. Shout out to Justin Wilson. Wilson Ramos. So here's your infield. Cano, Davis, Frazier, Guillermo. How do you say that guy? New Met, Jed Lowry, Jeff McNeil. Talked about trading him. TJ Rivera, Ahmad Rosario, and Dominic Smith. So, I mean, it's not bad. You know. Hold on one second. Let me check Sport Track. Harvey, yeah, he did. Oh, is he really on the payroll? Well, I mean, I'm assuming he's on the payroll. Yes, Cespedes is still on the payroll. There's payroll. He actually has the most money paid to him. Okay. Cano. Right. I don't think he's on the payroll. Did I pass him? I don't see him here. Under what? Deferred salaries? Oh, retained salaries. I don't know where to check that. Oh, retained salaries. Oh, okay. Maybe right there in front of me. Yeah, David Wright. There you go. Huh. So 15 mil. 15 mil right there. Well, let me highlight everything. And then Bobby Bonilla. Oh, my God. Brett, who is this? Who is Brett Sabergon? I don't know why my thing is like this. I can't see my chat. There we go. What's up, Randy? Yeah, man, still make good financial moves. Yeah, these are some interesting moves here. I mean, they still look pretty healthy when it comes to all that. But they need to fix that, I guess. Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
See, now that you've told me that, you're not going to use him.
Valdez has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Well,
yeah, he's like, it said on that page that he's like 55 years old.
As we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Alfredo Anaya.
55 years old.
Pitch to him.
Let me go back to that real quick here. Let me see how long Cespedes has got.
Another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Whoop, messed that up.
Fastball in the dirt that's taken
Let's see here. Yeah, so Cespedes is still signed for 2 more years.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
He will be a free agent in 2021. That's what it says. See, we'll check it out again right here. Shout out to Sport Track, by the way. Don't take my video down because this will be going up on YouTube after that. So, just using it for some information. That's all. Yeah, there you go.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Oh, wrong button.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0.
Yeah, he was tough. I faced him earlier in the year. He was a pretty tough pitcher to face. He's fallen off a little bit since he lost against us. But yeah, he's still very good.
Now at the plate, Mike Watkins.
Demonetized. That's okay. I don't monetize my videos.
Mike Watkins.
I don't monetize my videos, so.
Here comes the first pitch.
They can do whatever.
Here's a strike.
Who is Brad Saberhagen? Who is David Wright? No, I'm just kidding. I must say, though, when it comes to David Wright, you know, you waited for so long for him to come back, and he swung at the first pitch he saw.
Well, when you're behind an account like
I was really
this
hoping
pitcher
he'd work
is,
out
it's a good
legit
time
bat.
to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Hit hard to short.
Should be easy play. Ooh, that was close.
In time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
I guess it was now.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop, William Nam.
Yeah, man. Did you guys see the new show trailer?
Flew out in his last at
You guys check it out? I shared it on Twitter.
Here's first pitch to
Or I
him.
retweeted it, I should say.
Ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits.
Jose Reyes get signed? I don't think so. I think he's still a free agent.
High fly ball out
God,
to
we're just
straightaway
missing these.
center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
2 gone.
Now back
No, I don't think so.
Andy Carter.
No, I think Jose Reyes is still a free
Now
agent.
at the plate, Andy Carter.
What did you think of it, Randy?
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's going to get by the first baseman.
He gets dirty, but he can't
That's going to
make
be a
the
single,
play. It's
though.
a
He
base
does not
hit.
have any speed.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Up next for the Cubs,
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall.
Yeah, what return, if you were to trade, were to trade either DeGrom
Yeah, I'm not
or
sure what's going
Syndergaard,
on there,
which
Dan.
team would you trade him to,
You're busting
and
it
what
out
would you
of
want in
two
return?
Until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Standing in now, Kevin Anthony. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in.
Used to like Reyes. Yeah, I don't think he's got a lot left in him, though. I don't know. Shall I pull up his stats and we'll look together? Or shall I just skip it? Oof. Off the ankle.
That caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. No
All right,
chance to make the
Sheehaw.
play. Let's just hope he's okay on the
Want
mound.
to go here. Want to go here.
Freddie Pulliam.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Freddie Pulliam, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner
Jose
in
Reyes.
scoring position at second.
Once again, 2 outs for my pitcher coming up.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
It's a shame.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul.
Been
It's
playing since
1-1.
2003. Did not know that. Ooh boy. He had a bad year last year.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on
Had a
it.
pretty bad year.
Trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're up 2-0.
Yep, Machado. Shocking. So Jose Reyes last year hit 189.
Into the box.
He had 4 home runs, 16 RBIs, 22 walks, 39 strikeouts, and 5 stolen bases.
This guy out on the mound.
Not
He's
great.
looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Jose
Yeah,
Iglesias,
it'll be
really.
interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
What the heck does Trevor Story make?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Surely he's in that list, right?
Strike over the inside corner.
How many games?
He's been
He
pitching really
played
well so far
in
this one as we cruise into the
110
middle
games,
One of the big reasons why
according to this.
80%
He had
first pitch
228
strike ratio.
at-bats.
If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Santa Maria.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Watkins.
Oh, all right.
After it.
I knew that was going to
Two
happen
in,
eventually.
and, oh, he botched it.
Well, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like
That's
this.
all right. That's his
Looked like he was there
tertiary
plenty of
position.
time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball.
How much does Trevor Story
Should've
make?
made that play though.
Gotta be kidding me.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As he'll take a look at
Yeah,
the
he
right
botched
strike
it.
that
Yeah.
time. It's nothing
That's
in
my
one.
catcher
Smith,
playing left field.
playing here in his age 34 season, is hoping for a ticket to the All-Star game, and he may well have one coming. Heading into the day, second in fan votes among
But yeah, shout out to the Marlins for signing Curtis Granderson. I don't know if you guys heard about that. The minor league contract, but chances are he's gonna play for him.
But I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Now a step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. Presley
Adore you,
over here at
Butterfinger.
first with nobody out.
I'm asking you, sir, how much money does Trevor Story expect to make this year?
Popped him up. Crook on the
You
move.
said shortstops,
And
right?
That's the first out of the inning. All right, so time now for the
When you
Cubs
click
to go
circle
over
and he
the
doesn't
show
throw it,
report. We see a couple of prospects who
I gotta look at my Double-A team, man. They are just not improving. Yeah, and which team? The Indians. The Indians got Nick Wintergreen from the Marlins too, by the way. They traded some prospect pitcher, I believe, for him.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Free agent shortstops. Oh, did you say free agent shortstops? Ah, you did say free agent shortstops. Listen. Listen.
I'd like to see some of these guys in the
Listen.
lineup work the count a little bit and
Listen.
find
Okay,
themselves on
listen.
base and
Hey.
drive
Hey. No, it's all right.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
I look like Wilson, man. My camera's pointed too far up. Can't do any gags. Oh well.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. to
Beautiful,
second for
beautiful.
one.
Good job,
On to
guys.
first as they get the double play to
I need to
get
cross
the
my
lead.
eyes.
Around the horn they go. 5.
They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
We don't talk about the Super Bowl.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And now that we're midway through,
Will the
this one,
Mets
it's
make the
safe
play?
to say
What do you
the
think,
Brewers
Amish?
have been at a premium, and both starters
What do you
doing
think,
it in
Amish? You think the
different
Mets
ways
will
have
make it to the
turned in
playoffs this
excellent
year?
performances.
I think they got a chance. I think they could leapfrog the Nationals.
One's a finesse guy working all 4
I don't know if they'll beat the
keeping
Braves or
guys
not,
off
though.
balance. The other a flamethrower coming right.
That NL Central looks
It's been a
pretty
story of like
stacked.
2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early.
I don't think anyone out of the NL West will get it besides the
There's
Dodgers.
more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skillfully.
So the Mets, to me, in my opinion, I think the Mets will enter as the second wild card. Maybe. I think that's honestly their best chance.
Fouled away.
Woo, good stat. It seems like it's going to be one of those seasons this year where there's going to be 2 great teams that deserve to be in the playoffs in the National League, but they're not going to make it just because the National League, in my opinion, the National League looks more competitive than the American League this year. I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. But
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball.
let me just take that.
Down the middle.
The Rockies are still a danger. I don't know, man. I'm worried about that bullpen now.
Fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
I don't think they have Oberg anymore, do they?
The 1-1. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Sox going to
Well,
repeat.
this has been a good job to work the count from
That's
0-1
tough, man.
to
That's tough to
3-1,
say.
And now he's really in the driver's
I'll
seat
put it this
to
way.
see
It's
a
hard to
hitter
bet
that he can do
against the Red
something with.
Sox. Ah, should have let that one go.
Play to the right side of the infield. Throw gets him.
This is the thing with my offense. Very common theme. We get a couple runs and we can't get any more.
Jose Melendez.
Dude, calling it right now. Orioles are going to make it to the playoffs this year.
Melendez.
Just kidding. It's all about the Orioles. You guys don't know what you're missing.
First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Presley is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Boom. I could not agree more.
3 down for the Cubs.
Probably the truest statement in this whole chat. Yeah, there's the link to our podcast if you guys want to give it a listen at some point. Me and Amish and sometimes Ray. Ray's been out a couple weeks.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake
All right,
them
so
up
here's
a
the
bit.
funky
Nice
inning.
to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, the Orioles. What did we say last week, Amish? The Orioles won like 19 games on the road last year. Only 19.
Finds the zone, strike 1.
They do got Brandon Hyde as their new coach, and he was on the Cubs as the.
1-1.
I think Brandon Hyde was the bench coach. I'm trying to remember, But Brendan Hyde knows how to connect with players. So I think he'll be a help to that team. Not, you know, obviously they're not going to compete, but I think he's going to change the atmosphere in that clubhouse this year.
Standing in, Aldo Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one
I would like to find a page that shows the Orioles. I would like to see a page that would show me the Orioles record against every team they faced. And see who they had the best record against.
And he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in his zone. Get himself
Oh, did you
back.
mess up the link, man? Did you mess up the link?
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high.
Welcome. All right, got to fix that notification as well. Thank you, visitor, for the follow, and also reminding me that I need to fix my notifications. Appreciate you, man. Who's your favorite team?
And a fastball just a bit up.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Xander Bogaerts.
3-1.
Oof.
That misses for ball 4.
Got that call earlier in the game. Didn't get it now.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Let's go.
Yeah, there's the correct link. Once again, new episodes every Monday. Hot Takes Corner Podcast. Boom. And we'll answer questions, too.
Here's the first pitch to him.
So we could use Ep's question.
Valdez is
You know,
over.
will the Mets make it to the playoffs? You know. Which reminds me, Amish, I think I just got my hit or miss for next week.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in for his second at bat. Travis
Boom.
Good
There we
carry.
go. That ought to be a good one.
th pitch of the game on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Yay. I would love to listen again.
Now the 0-1.
I'm going to be working on Amish. You had to send me that message earlier, holding me to it. But I'm going to work on to where we start, or we can maybe host a couple of these on Twitch. I think that would be fun. But
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
you do have me on record. Not wrong.
1 and 2, here it comes.
I can absolutely do it.
And the
I'm just
changeup
lazy.
is way low that time.
I do, yes. I did say that.
Swing
Oh,
and a
God.
ball to third.
All right.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his
What just
people
happened?
tripping all over themselves.
What just happened?
At the plate, Lewis Nielsen. And we'll see what he can do.
Okay.
Here. A pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Interesting error, yeah, I'll say.
First offering on its way.
Well, let's get out of it, I guess.
So far this year against South Points, Nielsen has a .280 batting average.
See, top 5, let's see, what are we doing? Top 5 shortstops. Correa, Simmons, Story, Machado, Corey Seager.
0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up.
Nice play by Nom. We'll get the out there.
Not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies
Trey Turner, I need to see more from Turner. I like your list. I don't argue that Correa is number 1.
Webster takes over.
As much as I hate Machado, I would probably have to put him at number 2.
Ready for another shot.
Pulliam, he's second. He's second in the rotation.
Third baseman, Eric Rugg.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Oh, this was in. Okay, I got you. No order. Okay. Yeah, best shortstop in Major League Baseball. I think that's what he's.
At the plate.
No particular order.
First offering on its way.
Woo!
Now a
Don't hang
ball
foul.
hit high in
By the way,
air.
guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. It's good to see everyone
Looking
again.
just a little, but it bends
Appreciate you taking time out of your
well
night
into
to
the second
come over here and
deck.
talk some baseball. Forgetting the best. Edwin Jackson. Boom. There you go. Not even a shortstop. Doesn't have to be. Edwin Jackson.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
A Mookie jersey? Dude, I'd like to see a picture of that. Sweet Mookie jersey. I saw today that, I think it was a Twitter post. Some of the new spring training uniforms and hats were released today. I like a lot of the teams. I'm also digging the Miami Marlins new look, man. I really am. I love the Marlins new look. Got into
Popped
that
him
one.
up.
Bogarts.
Presley takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Yeah. Well, Baez is naturally a second baseman, I think. I think that's where he originally came up through the system.
Stepping in, William Nam.
But Baez can play anywhere, so. Don't even get me started on Addison Russell. Don't even get me started.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
You talking about Didi
Starting to go
Gregorius?
around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Didi Gregorius. Or are you talking about Troy
Bases are empty here
Tulowitzki?
with 2 men out.
Tulo. Can you really say, though, Tulo's one of the best? We haven't seen him play in a while.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box.
Oh, my God.
No doubt about it.
swing and a miss on a ball.
I swing at one of those at least every game.
And the inning is over. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Tyrell Talley is going to come off the bench.
I mean, I said Troy Tulowitzki. Is it not Tulowitzki? I don't think he's the best. Oh, come on. Where's that?
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, 13 RBIs.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Are you talking about Asdrubal Cabrera?
At the knees, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night.
Jed
Kinda rough
Lowry.
for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Pretty good one in New York who is hurt. Like he's hurt right now?
Grounded up the first baseline. Melendez fields it cleanly. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Correa, Simmons, Story, Machado, Seager, Bogarts, Gregorius.
Currently leads the NL in that department. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jay Presley 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, there's baseball. I knew he would show up. Forgotten the best? I mean, which stat are you going off
Strike
of?
to the
You know?
Phillies leadoff man. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Well, then don't tell me. It's in New York?
Hit in the air out to left field.
Well, they've said everybody in New York, haven't they?
Will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Center fielder, Alex.
Best in
Now,
MLB.
Alex Smith. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
What do you think, Regan? You got something to help us out? Apparently we're missing somebody. He's hurt right now. He plays in New York.
Misses with it, 1-1.
I mean, it's not too low. I don't think he was the best anyway, but he's not too low. It's not Reyes.
Could at least get the tying run to the plate, and on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The New York mention was a pretty good one in New York also, in addition to the best.
The 1-1 home.
I can sense...
Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
oh my god.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded.
Backer. No, man. I love how baseball, like, I love how I love how baseball can just, like, jump into a chat and then he just instantly knows the answer. He just instantly knows it.
And the Phillies are into the hit column.
By the way, there goes no hitter.
Hey, that's
No, I own 3.
swung through the first got it again.
I own 3 and a sword, and the sword is within reach, so
Nice base hit.
it was nice knowing you guys.
Into the box now, Todd Cologne.
I'm ashamed.
Is off the play for a
Jesus,
ball.
I have his jersey.
He's hit this in his 2 at-bats so far.
This is why you're the main man of the podcast, Amish.
Phillies strand 1. They trail things here 2-0.
I think Lindor. Yeah, exactly. Like baseball walked in and he's just like, I think Lindor's the best, you know, and he got it right.
Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in
Smart
front.
man.
And before the inning
Smarter
gets
than me.
underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this.
I know my limits.
Ellis,
Everyone knows. Everyone knows in this chat.
number 7.
Okay, listen to me. Listen, you. Where's my finger? Where is it? There it is. You, listen. Everyone knows that Edwin Jackson is the best player. Period.
Carter, single and 2 trips to the plate thus far.
He's so good. He has to be on like 10 teams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Oh, fumbled that off his face. He's still going to get out there.
He can't hang on. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first.
Oh, why isn't the emotes loading? Oh, there they are. I didn't see them on that monitor.
Well, if you're
What's
gonna
up,
fumble, you have
Jax?
to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to
I
stay
guarantee
calm.
you I'm going to get Lindor off your team somehow. I got to defend my title, man.
Now with the plate,
I'm absolutely not going to defend my title very well. I'm going to have a World Series hangover myself. I'm telling you. It's not going to be good.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit back
Oh, I
to
thought he
the
got
mound.
that.
And it will find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting.
Jesus. Yeah, Schooner Jeanette, man. I would like to get him on my team, but that's probably not going to happen. I bet you Amish is going to take him like a
To the
jerk.
plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
You know what? I'll let Pulliam hit again. I think he can go another inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Yeah, I can't
There's
wait.
some
It's gonna be a
movement
great
out in the
season.
Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a
Hey, there's
righty
Zach
start
Lee.
to
He's
boost.
still with the Phillies.
Anthony, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Ah, wait a minute. Time out.
And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box.
Cannot
and get
wait
his
for
fairness
that.
pitch.
The audacity. No, I really don't know who.
Now a bunt attempt here.
Oh my God, he threw him off the bag. Wow. I don't know why he was hurrying that throw.
And this will go down as an E5.
No, you know what? I'm gonna aim to win the season again, but if I don't, I'm not really gonna be disappointed. You know, I won my title. Now I'm gonna try to just get player. I may bank on players that are gonna get overlooked and just hope they have a good season.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's ripped down the left side. We are gonna send Anthony. Here comes the
Way
throw.
home.
He's safe.
Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot
Took
of
a dead
pressure
man's
off your
horse.
pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in position.
Oh, they got
to
some
be
pitching now,
successful.
BM.
Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now.
That's gonna get through.
Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
I think Valdez stumbled around second, but he's gonna make it to third.
Make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline.
I love Costello, man.
He's
a great utility guy.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where they
Yeah, the Reds actually got Alex Wood. They've got Matt Harvey. They've got Luis Castillo. I think he could be a decent piece this year. Who else do they got? Did they get somebody else? Well, they're in the running for Keuchel. I think if they get Keuchel, you have to take him as a threat.
From the stretch. Bounce it to the left side.
That's a double play ball.
There's one. Relay to first in time.
It's all right.
Just like that, this side
I shouldn't swing at that pitch.
So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly.
Polium doesn't get Cy Young, I'm writing.
4-0. Ready once again.
Yeah, dude, not even, yeah. We haven't even mentioned JT Realmuto this whole session. Where's he gonna go?
Perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Is it bad that I think that Realmuto's kind of just slightly overrated? Or am I way out of line saying that?
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I mean, it would be an upgrade to Tucker Barnhart. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's bad.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Made pretty quick work.
Well, let me pull up his stats from last year. Let me look. I think we've looked up his stats before.
They were down around the knees
Let's see
or
here.
lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches
JT.
are located in that spot.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't put the dots between J and T. Okay, my bad.
In now, Aldo Garcia. As he will take strike
Okay,
one.
JT Realmuto doesn't exist, guys. He does not exist. See? He does not exist. He is a figment of our imagination. We can all go home now.
So far, so good.
I don't know what that is about.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
His frame rate, well, he shouldn't lag so much. Oh my god. That's his second. I think I count that as an error.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your world, but from a hitter's perspective, pretty good.
Yeah, that should be an error.
Yeah, he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2.
All right, well, guess we'll never know.
He stayed in there.
Standing in now, Robbie Bledsoe, as he will look at a first pitch
Let me try it again.
fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
J.T. Doesn't exist. Not even kidding.
And a strike to even the count.
Yeah, don't forget that
1-1.
Bear Claw. Didn't he go to the Nationals? Kyle Bear Claw. Sweet name, by the way. Good ice cream.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Let's see here.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the
Marlins.
bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that
All right,
Hey,
MLB,
I
just
give him
go
credit.
suck a
He's
butt,
really working
okay?
the count
Just
right here.
go suck a butt. Please load a page. Jesus Christ.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Struck out 4 consecutive Cubs opening day last year. That's well, didn't they use Jose Urena opening day last year, the Marlins?
The 2-2.
Because Ian Happ hit a home run on the very first pitch he threw.
Around to see another one.
Oh, opening day and opening starter.
Now another 2-2.
I give up reading chat. I'm too horrible at it.
Carter waits on it. 2 gone.
Ziegler. Brad Ziegler.
The catcher, number 9.
Yeah, Ziegler.
Travis
Well, he's
Gutierrez.
filthy though. He's got that sidearm. He's got that sidearm delivery, you know.
Gutierrez.
All right, Pulliam is getting tired.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Stole that from your mouth. My bad.
Comes set and the 0-1.
I'll give you credit for it, BM.
Good fight on the slider and it just missed inside.
There's
I'll
a
give you
good
credit for
slider
it.
down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
All right, get this out and be done.
Shot weakly to the left. Right to it.
Got time, and that will do it in the 7th.
Matters here
That'll
in the
also do it for Pulliam.
One left for
Cy Young
Philadelphia.
candidate.
They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Bonus case. Hey, I'm a man of respect, BM.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your
Zach
attention,
Lee
please.
is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 33.
Alex Bregman is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double
Number
switch.
2.
All right, let's see here. Let's get. Oh man, Ortiz could use some more work. Get Ortiz in next inning.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, it was the very first game of the season. I remember watching it. Are you going to be watching the Mariners? Yeah, the Red Sox Mariners, yeah.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Or the team that's playing in Japan.
Chop foul
Which team's the
left.
one playing in Japan?
Another 0-2 coming. Just a touch
Why is this
outside
not
the
working?
1-2.
Absolutely, Amish. I can't reply to your message for some reason. But yes.
Good bite to that slider as he swings
Mariners
to it for the
Athletics,
first out
yeah.
of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment.
That's gonna be fun to watch.
pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Stepping into the box, Mike Watkins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
What the
One
heck,
out,
man?
nobody on.
There we go. I may have
And
to
you wonder
switch
about the
my
control
dashboard
now as he misses high with a
over here.
slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make
Stop.
it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys
I
to
just
take
want to
it.
read the
He's gotta
message.
start that a
There we
little
go.
bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
I think my chat went away. Ah. One second, guys. I cannot see chat right now. Bah. Bah. There we go. Now I can see chat again. Chat lol.
2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Ichiro's got to hit a home run. Someone's got to serve him up a home run pitch. Speaking of home run, forget about it.
To left, no chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That
Mr.
ball was
Watkins,
crushed.
show me your strength.
A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Mr. Watkins, tear down this wall.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that.
He's been my
right
surprising player of the year. I did not expect him to hit like he's been doing. And go up and get that. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Into the box now, William Nom.
Once again, hits it hard. It's not hard enough.
Waiting on it is Smith.
2 down.
Oh my God, yes.
Digging in to try it again.
BM, you are the man. You are the man. I love that line.
First pitch
That
coming,
is-
here it is.
You even spelled his last name
Outside
correctly.
corner.
You'd be amazed how many times people got that name wrong. 19-year-old shortstop, Heath Kahn.
And that misses 1-1.
Boy, that was 2 or 3 games ago. Like MLB The Show games ago. I'm so happy to hear that you remember him. Honestly, brings me great joy.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Oh, man. That does. That brings me such joy.
Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 5.
What's up, Blaine?
Phillies nothing.
What? Your name is purple on my chat, so give me a second while I read it. Blaine Blancolium? Coleum? How you doing, man? I'll call you B if that's okay.
Bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Junior Ortiz.
We never forget greatness. Well, you know, I definitely not greatness, but when I eventually start up the Fantasy Cubs Hall of Fame, I don't know if
Something going here.
It doesn't
I don't know if
look
Kahn
very
will make it or
promising
not.
so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully
Julian
a long ball to
Boovy,
get them
yeah.
back into this
Oh my God, Julian
Not a
Boovy.
bad idea right there. Make this guy work. and
I
see if
found
he
one
can
of my
get the
old
ball over the plate.
videos
Throws the first
with
pitch
him
for a
pitching
strike.
in
They
it.
need to get some runners
It's
on
like the
base, and not a bad plan.
2016 World
Unfortunately, the pitcher
Series or
came in with a
something.
strike on the first pitch.
Swing
Took me
and miss.
forever to
He's in
find
trouble
him.
now, 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Got the slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the
These
inning.
Phillies hitters, man, are lost.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex
No.
Bregman.
That's not
He's
funny.
getting his first plate
Alex
appearance here in
Bregman?
the 8th after entering off
There's
the
your
bench
boy,
just
Amish.
a little bit ago.
Alex Bregman
First pitch of the at-bat.
on to Phillies.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Yeah, and then I had, I don't know if you guys remember this guy, Steven Nunez. I don't know if you guys remember him or
1-0.
not. He was very bald.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have
Kinda
to be
reminds
ready
me,
for him to try to run it inside and jam you.
of
Good job to lay off
Jose
that one,
Melendez.
but I wouldn't be surprised
Or
if we
Jose
see it
Melendez
again.
reminds me of him.
Outside and low, 3-0.
That was a solid one. Then we had who else did we have?
Here it is on 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good
I
pitch right
think
there from
he
the
was
reliever. For hitters to do much
outfield.
with pitches in that
Boy, it's been
location,
such a long
let's take
time.
a look here.
I think it was outfield. I think he was my left fielder, if I remember correctly.
The 3-1. Takes a
I'll go back and look. I
full
need to go
count
back
down,
and
3-2.
screen cap one of the very first lineups I had, and I'll put it on Twitter or something.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole.
Killing me, Ortiz. Killing me, man.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jay Presley. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike.
See,
over
who
the
else did we
outside
have?
corner.
We had,
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down
God,
on
a
one. He doesn't care
reliever.
about having 2 strikes with him.
There was a
He's got
reliever
the
that
utmost
I'm
confidence in
trying to
his
remember
ability
his
work
name
back
that
into
we
the
had.
count and get him something over the hardwood plate.
He was the setup to
Barely able
Boobie.
make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bregman stands at first with 1 out.
I could not hit. Yes, you're right. I could not hit with Rizzo. You're not wrong. All right.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop.
Ah, killing me.
And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
I could not. I still don't know if I can hit with Rizzo. I think I did better with Jason Hayward than I did with
Tries to
Rizzo.
make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the first catcher I had was Wilson Ramos.
Popped him up.
I think that's who I
None
had.
there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Who is? I'm literally going to find that after I'm done streaming. I am going to find that video, and I'm going to screen cap that lineup in the bullpen.
Malik Smith.
And I'm going to put it up on Twitter
And
or
this
something.
could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Some good times. Good times. Had a good starting rotation, too. Felix Hernandez, Corey Kluber.
Ready with the
Those were my 1-2
pitch.
guys.
Second pitch is chopped foul.
Who did I have after
Plate
that?
behind now 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Oh, yeah, Malik Smith. Heck yeah. He's actually, could be going to the All-Star game in this franchise. I think they said he's second in center field votes.
He tracks it down.
I don't know who's leading in center
the
field.
inning.
It's not my guy.
Strand
I know
one.
that.
They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Nighttime shot of Philadelphia City Hall as we're back for the 9th inning from Citizens Bank Park. Digging in, Kevin Anthony.
Leading off for
2
the
base
Cubs.
hits, both singles to
Center
this
fielder,
point.
Kevin Anthony.
With the left again here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Bumgarner. Did I have Bumgarner? That sounds like a pitcher I would have.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
1-1. And it's fouled away.
I'm just trying to remember now who all I had. I think at the very beginning of it, I mean the very, very first season, I had Carlos Pena at first base. Ethan, thank you for the follow, buddy. Probably not a dinger with this guy. He is as back up as you can get. We've hit, how many dingers we hit? I think we've had 2 home runs in this game. We had a 2-run homer in the first, and then we had a solo in the 8th? Don't remember exactly. Let's see. Who needs an at-bat? Mueller here. Traded for Bumgarner, and then within a few months traded him away. That does sound like something I did. I was so new to the show then. I really did. I did not exercise patience. I did not. It was very common to see me play an MLB The Show game in 30 minutes or so.
8 home runs and 30 RBIs.
Because I just swung at everything.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first.
No, you were right. You're right. It was a 2-run shot in the first because that was Jose Melendez that hit
Guys,
that one.
that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch.
And then Watkins hit a solo shot in the 8th. You're right.
Got out and around it and was still able to find
Telling you, man, BM is like the backwoods GM. He knows everything that I cannot remember.
Stepping in now, Chris Valdez.
Speaking of dingers, there you go, Ethan.
This is carrying well. Out of here.
The face of the franchise strikes again. That is funny, stupid home run animation. I still haven't changed it yet.
Two-run shot to
It bugs Amish to death that I use this animation.
for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boom.
We've seen these guys go deep 3 times.
So I know what you meant, Ethan. You meant this guy to hit a dinger, not the guy that was hitting. I got you, man. I got you. You called it. You Babe Ruthed it.
aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting,
You Babe Ruthed it.
Into the box, John Costello. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Oh, you traded away bats in 15, and you played it recently?
Long ball. What are your thoughts on this?
What, your old
offense, fellas?
franchise? You still got your very
Well,
old
Manny,
franchise?
I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
I need to find a guy with the
No
last
one
name
really
Abbott.
chased today.
And I can have
Real
Abbott
estate
and
staunch
Costello on my team.
their ability to get
Who's
that
on
pitcher to
first?
come into the heart
No.
of the
What's
plate.
on
They
second?
did
I
that.
don't know who's on third. Probably one of my favorite comedy bits ever. I love the Abbott Costello thing.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind.
I just,
It's clear he just hasn't been able to
God, I
find
just
any
don't know
rhythm
who
out
else
there.
is on that
Pretty much
team.
unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3.
It honestly, but I know, I had, Billy Hamilton on that old team.
3-1.
That I do remember.
Fouled away.
Nunez was my left fielder. Billy Hamilton was in center, and then I had Hayward in right. That's where it makes sense to me now.
3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Jose Melendez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Melendez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Which was a darn shame. I was relying on him so much to get on base.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get
He did
the
not.
fireworks ready.
It was not very good for me, if I remember correctly.
Now the 1-0.
Oh, stay fair, stay fair.
Bob Bowie.
Stay fair. That stayed
And
fair.
gone up into the second
Jose Melendez. Number 399.
So a two-run homer down the line in right field, number 399. Now
Let's
for his
bust out of that
career,
home run
as they
streak,
push
man.
this lead up to 9 now.
Boom. 411. It still amazes me that Melendez had a 16 or 17 game streak where he did not hit a home run. That just barely stayed fair. Thank you, Melendez.
Third baseman number
Standing in now, Eric Crook.
And he puts
Crook
it
is
on
going to
the
rip
ground
one
to
to right. Man,
second.
Zach Lee is just
Finds
done.
his way through for a
Take him
base
out.
hit.
Done. Stick a fork in him. He is finitoed.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike Watkins.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Watkins.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well,
Look who's
hitting
back
pretty
doing his
much has
Cubs,
been hard to
ayy.
get for him, but he's still out there, and it's only
What
gonna
up,
get
NJ?
worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said
Tell you
than
what.
done, though.
We're gonna let Cleary have a day here. We'll bring in our flamethrower, Mr. Phillips.
The 1-0. Count now. a
How's your
ball
day,
and
NJ?
strike.
399. Yep, it looks like 400 could come in game 2, which might be tomorrow. Depends.
Yeah, fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Yep, we're
He's
gonna
pitching
go. We're
effectively.
going. We're gonna
Usually
go
that
hang out with
two-seam
Amish when we're
fastball
done
is
here.
moving quite a bit, but
He's
here
got
it's
his
just kinda flat and straight. Could be a big part of the
Marlins
reason
fantasy
why he's getting knocked
franchise.
around.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Garcia. Makes the play and
Glad to be
on
home.
goes.
Yeah, man. I know today was a rough day for me at work too. I was so happy to be home.
Now batting, shortstop, William Nam.
Going to a
Riding
Bucks
in
game.
once again, William Nam.
I'm assuming that's who you're talking about. I don't follow NBA as much as I do baseball, but
Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit.
don't
Deep
tell me
down
that's
the
gonna be
right
gone.
field line.
Oof.
But this will land foul, shy of the wall.
Oh my God.
Might have been cheating for another fastball.
Do the Bucks really have the best record right now?
Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Okay, so now
Do I think
where
Donaldson will
he
make a
pulls the string.
comeback? That's a good
Throw the
question.
El Cambio
That's
up
a really
there.
good question.
Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Amish, we should use that for our question of the week. Viewer
Runner
question.
With the 1 and 2.
We can count this as a viewer question. I know Ray will have a lot to say on it.
The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Popped him up.
That did not work.
Gutierrez is under it. He makes the play and
The
that'll
GOAT.
end the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 9 and the Phillies nothing. Andrew
attention, please.
Phillips enters from
Now
the bullpen
pitching
to
for
do
the
the
Chicago
pitching.
Cubs, number 39, Andrew Phillips.
Riding into the box, Todd Colon.
Leading off
No
the
hits in
bottom of
3
the ninth for
tries
the
so
Phillies.
far. He's
Yeah,
struck
please
out
leave the
twice.
question. I may forget it.
Todd Colon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh,
Takes a high
101
fastball
triple
for a
digits.
strike.
Triple digits.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball.
Part of me
1
wants to
strike.
trade Phillips, but part of me doesn't want to trade Phillips because he can throw 101.
The 1-1 home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched.
Yeah, absolutely, NJ.
The 1-2.
I believe that's what Amish is doing. You're doing your Marlins franchise, right?
Nam has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Ooh, you facing the Yankees. Ooh, the Yankees. Ooh, the Yankees.
In now, Brian Sadler. First pitch of the
We will be
at-bat
done here
on its
very
way.
shortly.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh,
Cutter.
can't spot the cutter any better than that.
Better beat those Yankees.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2.
Ooh, Maddie's not gonna like that.
Right here. I don't understand the game
Maddie's
plan.
still here?
Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
There's no way I'm going at 60 frames. Chafing absolute balls.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
100. Down it
Struck him
goes.
out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me if you guys want to actually go ahead and go over to Amish. This game looks like it's about over. Completely up to you guys.
Strike. Bases are empty here with 2
I will
men
be
out.
over there as soon as I'm done with this. I'm safe to say I don't think my bullpen will give up 9 runs. Maybe. Maybe.
Philly down to their last strike. Now it's
There we
swinging
go.
around
Ground out to
ball. This
Nam.
should do
Throwing
it.
to first. Game. Cubs win.
In time to get him. And
Cubs win.
claim the 4th consecutive
Boom.
victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah,
Word
they
for
just
life
keep
about the
on
Yankees.
keeping on. Got a
Yeah,
nice
absolutely. We'll
run
carry this
goal
chat over in
here,
Amish's,
4 in a row, and playing with a lot of confidence.
Amish's,
Success is never
what's the word I'm
guaranteed
looking
in this
for?
game,
Boom.
so you
What's the
have
word
to
I'm looking for?
appreciate it when it comes.
Stream.
9-0
That's what I'm thinking
shutout
of.
final in this ball game. Chicago get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.
Yeah.
Freddie Pulliam wins for the league best 15th
15th
time.
win
This is
for
the 7
Freddie
innings with
Pulliam.
Only 2 hits allowed. So that's a wrap for us here tonight.
15
For my
and
partners
1.
in the
That one
booth,
loss
Mark
is very
DeRosa,
annoying
Dave
to me.
Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Ground ball did not count as an error. So there you go, guys. We won 9-0. That's going to do it. We're going to end it here. And we're going to go have some fun with Mr. Amish.
9 runs on 13 hits.
If I can find him here.
2 errors. They left 7 men on base.
Let's see here.
2 hits. 1
Let's
error.
do this.
They left
This is
6
not
men on
working.
base.
Ba, 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 da, ba, da,
Time
ba.
of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes.
Yep, let's go over to Amish. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate the follows. Appreciate the talk of baseball. And let's continue over in Amish's chat, shall we?
And extra
Bye-bye now.